Welcome back, you beautiful fucks. It's me, Danny, with a fantastic video today because we're finally taking an overview of all the TitanTech figures from Playmates, which is a very interesting line. If you love body horror, this is for you. If it grosses you out, I still recommend it. Face your fears. Anyway, speaking of body horror, just kidding. Okay. I realized I never talked about this guy right here. This is the 98 Godzilla from Trendmasters. It's the only Zilla figures I have. For now, Movie Monster Series, Bandai, come on now, okay? He was very popular on the last poll you did. But, yeah, this is the Trendmasters one at 6 inches, which scales very well, obviously, because 6 inches, no shit. But yeah, I never talked about it. I just kind of skipped over it. I realized that I tend to have my attention span can be very bad at times. So I missed this. I apologize, but we're looking at him now in this video. Before we talk about Playmates, I'm gonna take a sip of this coffee. Ugh. And whoa, okay. So yeah, this one I got these off eBay. This is the missile launcher version, and I don't have the missile with it, which is fine. I'm not too big into those kind of gimmicks. I just wanted it for the figure itself. This is the first one I bought. Spoiler alert, I have two. This one has a broken tail, and I believe I only paid $40 for it, which is still, looking back, was maybe a bit much for a damaged figure, because the second here's this guy I paid $50 for, and as you can see in the back, he has his tail complete. So maybe I overpaid a little bit, but whatever. It's still nice. It's not like the figure's completely ruined without the tip of its tail. But yeah, I'm trying to kill a bug here. I was recording, and this fruit fly just showed up. There's no fruit on the table. We're looking at toys. I don't know what it's trying to do, but I didn't even get it. It flew away, I think. So. But yeah, there's how the figure looks with the full tail. And the mouths can move too, as you can see. Flip the fin, the dorsal plate, the mouth will open for the missile. You can also lock the mouth open. So it's a really cool figure, lots of articulation. So if you can still find one for a good price, I recommend picking one up. It's not bad. Anyway, we're moving on. Here it is, okay? We're looking at the TitanTech figures. So this is the first one, which was Godzilla. I mean, Godzilla and Kong came out at the same time, but I believe this is the first one I picked up. And in this form, okay, like, I wasn't super excited about this line of figures. I was interested, but just not super excited. So with this guy in his regular form, it's okay at best to me. His dorsal plates are really, like, shaved down and like really smooth. There's no edges or anything like that. And there's a lot of areas that you could tell it's made to transform. You can see the blue bar on the back of his back, where some components will flip out. But it has some good articulation, and you know what? Oh, it popped up a little bit over there. It has some screw holes too, which I'm not a huge fan of. But here he is in his TitanTech form, okay? And you know what? When you have him in this form, these figures are growing on me, okay? Because this is actually pretty cool. And yeah, there's just so much on it. Maybe it's me being a nerd, but I would love if they actually had some like on the box, it gave an explanation as to what all of it was. It looks like there's missiles or something on his thigh and on his ankle. He has some blades on his shins. Excuse me, sorry. He has a Thagomizer, is that what it's called, on his tail now? Which he eventually does get one in GXK. It just doesn't look like that. He has these kind of like charging things for his dorsal plates. Here's the body horror here. You flip off and you can see like there's bars and metal inside of him. So kind of grotesque. He has some like neck protection. He has this chest plate, some shoulder protection. His one wrist over here does have a blade. It's only on that wrist. But yeah, like I said, it would be cool if they had some explanation to what all of it was. But you know what? Transforming this was fun. Because I have not done it in a while. Okay, we're moving on. This is Kong. So this figure in its regular form is not bad, actually. Besides its head's a little weird. Tons of screw holes on the back again. I just don't like those, but it's whatever. These figures are also in like 7-inch scale, I believe, or 8-inch scale, if you're wondering. But yeah, he has like no neck. He's very scrunched up. But it's an okay figure, you know. We'll see here, has some articulation too, which is not bad. His eyes, there's nothing in them. They're just looking right past you. And they're very aggressive too. But yeah, you get some articulation. Again, you see some areas where, you know, they don't really hide that there's something that's supposed to flip out. Like you see the little pivot points and stuff. It just comes with the territory of these transforming figures. Unless you're a full-on transformer, where Hasbro has that down to like a science. But these, it's just more of a gimmicky toy that they were trying out. I think they did a pretty good job. Look at this. This is supposed to be his battle axe. It's completely upgraded. I would love to see that in a movie. And there's a peg there so you can put it in his back. Just like the Halo figures, if you're familiar with those. You can put the weapons on the back. You can do that with Kong. And oh my god, they did not hold back with this design. Alright, we'll talk about the sunglasses in a minute. But yeah, again, it's just more body horror. Like you rip his bicep in half and it reveals like this armored bone. Just plating coming out of his skin. There's pipes going through him, and like his body's opening up. It's kind of this. It's pretty wild for a kid's toy, but still very cool. And I do like this. So he has like more. This looks like armor protection, pretty much. Maybe it's supposed to do stuff. Maybe there's missiles there. You know, he's like Mecha Godzilla that has missiles on his knees. Maybe some kind of chest plate that has the Monarch merch logo on it. Okay, represent. He has some. Maybe those are like brass knuckles, or no, those aren't brass. They don't even touch his knuckles, but something comes out of his top of his hand. There's a metal like pipe going through his wrist, which is kind of gross. And I don't know if that's supposed to be like the metal plating that's showing. If that's supposed to be like razor blade or something. There's the sunglasses. Okay. So this is where I said don't hold back. Why would he has a mic? He has a gaming headset with VR glasses. The missiles on his shoulders are cool, but like, when would call? I guess he could use sunglasses. The sun is pretty bright, but who is he talking to on that mic? Who is like Gia? She doesn't even talk. Okay. So, but I like the imagination of it. I give them points for that. And here is the last one they did, which released back in like last fall. It was pretty surprising too when they announced this. It's Rodan, obviously, and here in its regular Rodan form, there's certain areas like right there you can see like the green or the greenish blue color of like the armor that it doesn't really hide too well. But aside from that, this is a really good Rodan figure. Just in its regular form, I think it's really good. They did a good job with this. Sorry, drinking my coffee again. Has some decent articulation for a Rodan figure. You know, the legs move, the head rotates. But yeah, this is I really like this Rodan. In this form right here, you know, it'd be almost worth it to just pick it up for that. But we're not here for that. We're here for this. This is the TitanTech Rodan, and Playmates, they killed it with this one because this is awesome. So he has some plating on the back. Again, some screw holes, but I'm not worried about that on this one. Then just look around. Like he has like a vest, some bars and pipes, some blades, some ankle protection, some shin protection for his little shins. I just like that they put the Monarch logo as if Rodan would cooperate with Monarch. Then he has the blades on his shoulders. And it like clips in the way you do it too, and it's like a rubbery material, so I really do like that. He has some blades or some bars that he can hold on to. It looks like, or at least he's supposed to hold on to while he flies. Some more blades by the tip of his wings. So yeah, this is really cool. It's a really cool concept. And again, I was saying it when we're looking at Godzilla. Like, when I bought these, I transformed them into this form, their TitanTech form, and just displayed them. But doing for this video, putting them back in their regular form to transform them again, it was pretty fun. Like, it's an enjoyable little toy to play with, and it makes me like want. Hopefully they'll do more. I would love to see like a TitanTech Shimo, a TitanTech, evolved Godzilla. Even if they can somehow manage a TitanTech Mothra, that'd be pretty cool. TitanTech Ghidorah, at that point, just be Mecha King Ghidorah, but it'd still be pretty cool. But yeah, I hope they do explore this line even more, because it's a lot of fun, and there's definitely some potential there. So anyway, that is all for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all take care, and I'll see you all next time.